much, Mr. Barnum.
Oh, you're entirely welcome, Mrs. Barnum. Impressive place, isn't it?
The most respectable-looking building I've ever seen. And it belongs to you now.
You know, Charity's sitting here, looking at you smiling in the dark. Makes me think of that first night we met in that thunderstorm. I know you were scared, but I kept wishing there'd be more lightning, so I could get another look at your face.
And I shut my eyes every time the lightning flashed. So I never did get a good look at yours. Till we were standing at the altar. And by then, it was too late. Stop it, Taylor.
What?
Two old people sitting on these steps in the middle of the night, holding hands.
Oh, Charity, who says you're old? I mean, maybe I got a few gray hairs and some laugh lines, but Charity, you don't look a day older than you did when we met in that thunderstorm.
I thought you were through with humbug, Taylor.
22 or 3 at the most, and that's the least bit of humbugging I've ever said in my whole life.
You're going to be wonderful in politics, Taylor. Of course, I don't expect you to be mayor more than one term. I've already got my eyes set on a Senate seat. Not the state Senate either.
Charity, you're talking about Washington.
Head says you can do it, Taylor.
Oh, now, Charity, deciding to run for the U.S. Senate's nothing you toss a coin on. It takes pondering and considering and contemplating. And how come in 25 years of tossing that coin never once came up tails?
I guess fate is just on my side, Taylor. That and the fact that this coin happens to have 2 heads.
You stacked the deck, Charity.
I haven't been watching you 25 years for nothing, Taylor.
All right, Charity. I'll run for your damn Senate because I love you. And I would do anything in the world to make you happy. But you've humbugged me good and proper, and I'm most displeased. Why are you smiling?
Everything's going to be all right, Taylor. We're quarreling again. The colors of my life.
The colors of my life
are softer than a green.
Are bountiful and bold. The purple glow of indigo.
The silver gray of
The green and gold.
The dappled green of trees.
The splendor of a sunrise.
The amber of a wheat field.
The dazzle of a flame.
The hazel of the sea.
The glory of a rainbow.
The crystal of a raindrop.
I put them all to shame.
Are all I'll ever need.
No white, browns, and grays.
Your reds are much too bold.
I'll take my days instead.
In gold I find no worth.
And fill them till they overflow.
I'll fill my days with sage
with rose and cherry red.
The colors of the earth.
And if from by my side my love should roam,
The colors of my life will shine a quiet light to lead him home.
Cherry?
Sorry we are.
Month after month of standing right there beside me. And right when we're on the threshold. Now, I don't want you boys to worry, because I put a lot of effort into this campaign, this senatorial nomination, and it's an election I don't plan to lose.
Mr. Barnum, there's been a slight postponement of your nomination.
What are you talking about?
What Mr. Templeton is trying to say is that the party's position has changed. We're now giving the nomination to Alexander Whitaker.
What are you talking about? I've been barnstorming for the past 6 months on the strength of your promise I'd have that nomination.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barnum, the decision's out of our hands. But in 4 years, you'll be a prom candidate.
I don't want the nomination in 4 years. I promised somebody I'd be in Washington next January, and if I can't be there then, I don't want to be there at all. Good day.
But Mr. Barnum...
Get out! They took me, Cherry. 6 months of making speeches, and they take the nomination away from me with a lie worse than any humbug I ever pulled in 35 years of fooling people. I thought I got it out of my life, but I was wrong, because it looks like if I don't humbug them, they're going to do worse to me. I'll tell the truth, Cherry. Is humbug so bad after all? Look at that shipload of Rubens come over on the Mayflower. They were humbugged with the dream of finding some kind of utopia. It worked out pretty good. And Tom Jefferson and Ben Franklin back in '76, they humbugged with a dream of finding a whole society of free and equal people. And that dream of theirs was strong enough to win a war. Of course, I'm not comparing live frogs and four-headed mermaids to the Declaration of Independence, but somewhere way down deep there's a connection. Well, how do you like that? Up here on a soapbox for 2 minutes, I've convinced myself I'm first cousins with Tom Jefferson. Well, doesn't that just prove it, Cherry? At humbugging, I'm the best there is. The Prince of Humbug. Boulder Dash. A fiddle, faddle, dribble, tosh, twiddle, twaddle, blather, bosh, bilge, and dodge, and double dutch, and flim flam, I am the king of hogwash. Tommy Rut, jibber jabber, blabber bluff, hocus pocus, gabble guff, scam and sham, and just a touch of white lie, and I, Duke of tripe and idle chat, Earl of oil, Lord of flat, Emperor of rigmarole, that I am, bless my soul, the Prince of Humbug, Poppycock, Piffle, waffle, patter, chuck, hook'em, hooey, chatterbunk, wile and guile and trumpery, that's me. Don't worry, Cherry, I'm not going back in the menagerie business. What I was thinking about was a lecture tour. Tell the whole country about the noble art of humbug. And who's got a better right to talk it than me? After all, it's the thing God gave me the gift for. And that's how I got everything I ever had. Even you. In a world of sting and shock, this moment we spend down a road of ridge and rock toward Lord knows what end. Through a night as cold as space and dark as the sea. Someone's gotta make it bright, shoot a rocket, shine a light, tell you who that someone's gonna be. The Prince of Humbug. Tongue in cheek, shilly-shally, pull the wool, blarney, bogus, cock and bull, hoax and prank and hanky-pank and some skullduggery.